Fear.
So this is an interesting one. Fear is all about when we're afraid of a threat, a danger. If we think that there's something that isn't safe, if we're worried that something's going to harm us or hurt us in some way. So this is a bit different to anxiety, where we might feel anxious about what might happen in the future, whereas fear is more about, is there a threat to us right now that might hurt us?
So let's look at this in a driving context and what people might fear in driving. Now, I thought people might fear a driving test, but no, they're more anxious about a driving test or they're stressed about a driving test.
Because the driving test is less of a threat, it's less of a danger, more of a worry about what might happen.
So people might fear driving at night on country roads because what the threat or what the
Perceived danger.
is going to be. People don't like driving on motorways because they have to drive fast. There's more cars. So their fear is that it's going to cause a problem. I don't want to do it.
So it's more of a perceived danger, an imminent threat, something that might hurt us.
If I drive faster or at higher speeds, the collision is going to be worse than if I was doing a maneuver. So they fear driving faster. So it is different to stress, anxiety, and nerves, but it could well cause anxiety, stress, and nerves. So fear is a really interesting word to use. And if you find yourself using fear, what is the cause of that fear?
And fear is related to that fight, flight, freeze as well. So fear will create that fight, flight, freeze reaction, where actually you're looking for safety and an opportunity to reset the way that you're feeling.
So you'd be afraid of a situation, and then you look for that escape route almost. And that's what happens when you fear something. Your brain will tell you, yeah, there's danger. What you need to do is this.
And so, with fears, you may need to do some of that detective work. You may need to check in. What are some of the thoughts and beliefs behind that fear? Or what are some of the past experiences that have created that fear? So, very often, there will be some detective work to do behind those fears to find out a bit more before you can challenge those fears, challenge those beliefs, or gradually work on some small, achievable goals that start working towards that.